Hello. Hi, cuties. How you doing?
Good
Hi.
evening. Welcome, friends. We're live.
We're live today to talk to you about the speakers. Make our first speaker announcement of ExodUS Summit because we announced the summit last week and we just gave you ideas that we were talking about. We didn't tell you any speakers except for one name that slipped out of one person who shall remain unnamed.
I don't think that
Don't
was
know what
it.
happened? You don't remember that? Okay. Well, if you were here, you know what happened. And if you weren't here, hi. I'm Rashida Dow, and I am one of the co-hosts of ExodUS Summit, which is the premier move abroad summit for Black women who want to go explore the world on their own terms.
Hi. My name is Stephanie Perry. I'm the other co-creator, co-founder of Exodus Summit. So Exodus Summit 2025 is happening. It's October 10th through 13th. This is our sixth year hosting this virtual conference. This is our sixth year bringing in Black women speakers to help you, Black women, learn how to move abroad. Get yourself a plan together. So that's happening October 10th through 13th, all online.
Mhm.
And so we want to tell you today some of the sessions you can look forward to because the theme of this year's summit is
Oh, it's more move abroad money. Because what would you like to have before you move abroad? More money. So we're just going to try to facilitate that for you. We are facilitators of your move. So we're here. We're doing it. I see you guys in the comments. People grabbed their early bird ticket already. Yes. Thank you very much. We're excited. This is I'm going to tell you, every year we've done Exit Summit, it has been a smashing success. Black women who maybe watching a random YouTube video stumble upon us, come to the summit. They then move abroad. They take the action. They move abroad. They are living somewhere else outside of the stinky country they may have been, may have felt stuck in for a while. They are somewhere else. And we want that for you too. So if you're a Black woman and you are listening, stay tuned in. We got you.
That's right. Exodus Summit is an event, a time, a space when people come and make progress, right? Start the wheels turning and make progress towards a thing. It's not Exodus Summit is not about coming and getting inspired. Exodus Summit is about coming and getting your plan together. Also getting community and connection, but it's about the plan and it's about the process and it's about the progress. We believe that Black women who leave the United States and live in another country live better lives. And who doesn't want Black women to live better lives? We believe that.
Never mind. I was going to say some people who didn't want Black women to live better lives. We don't need to talk about it. You go ahead. I didn't realize it was a rhetorical question. Because they are out there not wanting to live a better life. But we're gonna stay focused on us. Go ahead, Stephanie. Go ahead.
Who among us us does not want Black women to live better lives? Rashida lives in Mexico City. I now live in Bogota, Colombia. And we know because we were on that path. We know what our lives would look like if we stayed in the US. And thankfully, we know what our lives look like out of the United States. And we're not exceptions, right? It happens to Black women and their families over and over and over again. And so that's why every year we get together and we make sure that we teach more Black women how to get out. That's what we do.
Yes. We want it for you. We know it's possible for you. And as I said before, we want to help make it happen. So I think it's that time, Stephanie. Okay. I think it's that time.
Okay.
You got to go first.
You know what I didn't do is I didn't share this into the Facebook group.
Facebook. Oh, so you got to do real work and I have to go first? She's tricky like that. She's tricky like that, y'all. All right. Then I'm going to announce. Okay. I am going to announce our first speaker. Hold, please. We talked to you on whatever day that was, last Friday. What is time? We talked to you on last Friday about some of the topics we're covering, and one of them is how to create a premium course in which you, if you're watching this and you're a Black woman, you know how to do something. and you know how to do something really well, and people always come to you about that thing, right? We're going to teach you how to make money from creating a thing. So we are introducing Dr. Sonia Murray, who is helping high performers package their intellectual property into premium courses and profitable luxury mentorship programs. Now, when we say intellectual property, we just mean the stuff in your head. Don't feel overwhelmed or like that doesn't apply to you. Whatever you got in your head is your intellectual property. And so we're going to teach you how to turn that into money. Because what? Everything ends in money. And this year of the summit, everything ends in money.
All of it. It's all money, all summit long.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So that's exciting. So Rashida and I are women who have created businesses, plural, out of what we know how to do, right? Some things that we know how to do are take career breaks, house sit, move abroad, right? And we've created businesses, the ExodUS Summit together and our separate things out of what we know how to do. It's not, it's not beyond the reach of any Black women we know to create something out of what you already know how to do. So that's going to be an awesome session. It's going to be a session where some women are going to show up like, I don't think this one is for me. I'm going to walk away with, oh, not only is this one for me, it's an easier or a simpler or more straightforward pathway than I would have expected. Because, we count ourselves out. We're really quick to be like, but nobody would do that. Nobody would be interested in that. But our speaker, I hope
nobody would pay for that. Mm-hmm.
Exactly that point. That's exactly the thing that we do, the way that we discount our know-how. But I think when you hear from Dr. Sonia, she's going to change your mind about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, right. So
you're up next.
Okay, so we also have a session on. Am I missing? You hear me?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Terry Ijeoma is coming in to do a session on trading. Trading and investing to make money. Terry Ijeoma is a known Black woman trader out in the world, but she's also a known Black woman teacher of trading, right? So she makes money from trading and she teaches other people how to trade. If you are a person who, I don't know, I think trading takes a particular type of person. It might take a detail-oriented person who wants to spend a little time, a researcher, right? Well, I don't know. She's going to teach it. I'm not teaching it. She's going to teach it. But I think that there are people out in our community who are going to be able to support themselves from trading even before. The goal is to be able to make money from trading even before your long-term, like retirement account is making you enough money to live on. You know what I mean? Investing and trading are two different sides of a coin. So, okay, you're excited. Okay, good.
They are excited. And my computer's so slow today. So Pilar's excited. And yes, Shira's like, y'all think you know us, huh? Y'all think you know us? We still got some surprises for you. We still got some surprises for you. All right, so we're very excited about Terry. We do think this is a particular thing for a particular person. There are some more things where like anybody can do it, and we're not saying anybody can't do it. I don't think Terry would want to say that. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's accurate. I think that Callie says trading is for me. I don't think trading is for me because I'm gonna be like, oh, was I supposed to do something today? Was I supposed to? I slept through that. My bad. So, know thyself. And we'll talk a little bit about, I'm sure Terry will talk about who it's for, who's going to be really successful or who could be really successful in it and who should probably stay away. I'm sure we'll cover some of that. So I'm excited about that.
Okay. I'm glad to see you guys into this. Okay, good. All right.
All right. Next up, of course I could trade all day. All right. Okay then. Next up, we're covering freelancing. And we want to talk about freelancing in the way that we're talking about freelance writing, but we're talking about freelance writing in a way that's going to cover a lot of other ways to freelance. And we have a very special guest this year because this speaker spoke at the very first Exodus Summit and has been a lovely part of the Exodus community since then. She's a published authoress. You can find her all the time in Essence, in AARP, and other such high caliber publications. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Y'all know? Stephanie, who am I talking about?
The Helana Black.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You've seen Halana's articles floating around. You've seen her stories, especially a couple of recent stories in Essence. A couple of recent articles in Essence magazine. So we're excited to have Helana come and talk about freelance writing, right? And making money from freelance writing. She's a writer, she's a journalist, and an author, which are three different things. But she's going to come and teach us how to get ourselves, how to position ourselves in the freelancing space.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we're excited about that. We think she's going to be a great addition to the team this year. She spoke last year about, she's been living abroad, I think, for a long time, a very long time. And so last year she spoke about renting her apartment. And this year we were like, you can talk, housing is good, but let's talk about ways that we can make money. And we thought Helana would be a great person for this because y'all have been reading her articles. And if she can get an article in a major publication, she can show you how to get an article in a major publication. If she can talk about the process that it takes to get work as a freelancer, if she can do the work to get work as a freelancer, she can talk about the process of you getting work as a freelancer, whether that is in writing or in other forms. So we're excited about that.
We're very excited. Yeah. So like when we bring in a speaker, there's a person who knows how to do a thing, and then there's a person who knows how to make money doing the thing. And then there's a person who knows how to make money doing a thing and can teach you how to make money doing the thing. It's a very particular skill set. Being a speaker at Exodus Summit requires a particular set of skills. So we're excited that Helana is speaking this year. Freelancing is the pathway for a lot of us. A lot of us are going to take that pathway. And not only writing, not just freelance writing. So we talked about this last week. Freelancing, a session on freelancing can help you even if freelance writing isn't your particular freelancing niche, because she's going to talk about some things that are specific to writing, but also some things that are specific to freelancing in general. So it's going to be very helpful. And freelancing, can put money in your pocket soon. This is not a, well, it doesn't have to be a long run up to the thing.
Yes. All right, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. All right. So, Kira, who is designing ease on Instagram, is coming to teach us about working part of the year, but making a full year's money. For some of us, that'll be like contracting or anyway, let her teach it. But if we're talking how to work usually in the US, how to work in the US for a few months, but make as much or more than you make working full-time hours, right? Work part of the year for a full income.
Yes. We're very excited about that. We've had women in our community doing this for years. And the idea of working, I think Kira's been doing 6 months on, 6 months off for a while. I don't know if it's consistent every year. And I talked to someone else in our community who has been doing 6 months on for 3 years. 6 months on, 6 months off. 1 year she did 9 months on, 3 months off. But even like 3 months off, y'all, if you're watching this right now, imagine what you could do with 3 months off and still making the same amount of money.
Yep. Especially when you come back. So 3 months off is one thing, but also knowing when you come back, you're not going to be working forever. You're only going to work for a few more months when you come back. It feels really different. It feels really different when you're not always working, when you're not living for your 2 or 3 or 4 weeks vacation, when you have months off. You're in charge of your life. I think that there are some of you work in fields where you don't think that's possible. So I think that Kira's session will help open up your eyes.
Mhm. Okay. Little pause for a commercial break real quick from Channel, which I always want to say Chanel, and I'm like, I don't think that's what she meant. I don't know. She says she hasn't bought her ticket yet, but will before the price change. She attended last year for her first time, and it was quite literally life-changing. If you are at all interested, grab a ticket. Grab a ticket.
Grab a ticket.
Grab a ticket now before prices go up on September. The last day for this price is September 19th. So grab a ticket. Don't delay. Yes.
That's right.
All right.
This is our 6th year. So some of you are kind of new to our world, but this is the 6th virtual summit that we've hosted. This is the 6th year we've done Exodus Summit. And like results, progress is what happens.
Progress. Speaking of progress, our next speaker is Coach VetJet. And Coach Vet is going to talk to us about different types of certifications that we can get in order to, if you don't keep a job or even a contract role, whatever certifications you can get that will boost your resume, that will get you more views, that will get you more serious consideration. Because a lot of what we're talking about is going to be entrepreneurship or some kind of working on your own. But if that's not for you, we understand, but we want you to get more money. Right? More money is the point. So we want you to have a path to tools that will get you more money. And these certifications are going to be one of those tools. So Coach VetJet is going to come in to talk about different certifications that you can get, how you can get them, and what those can do for your career.
And friends, some of these certifications are short and quick to get. We're not talking go to school for 2 years to get this certification. We're talking weeks, not years, right?
And we're talking maybe weekends too. Maybe someone, I think there's at least one of them you can do on a weekend.
And we're talking these certifications put you in a much better position, a much more competitive position, and in a position to do some types of work that she would call easier, right? Simple certifications to get you some easier work with better pay. Okay. All right. Okay. If you know Coach VetJet, if you've seen her in the community, you know that there are women already in the Exodus Summit community who she's walked up this path, right? She's already been helping women in the Exodus Summit community get their certifications and get better jobs. So your turn.
Yes. Felicia says, yeah, one of the certifications is a weekend. Spend a weekend making yourself more competitive in the job market, which we know is not looking great right now.
Yeah.
Right? Spend a weekend doing it.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So the session that I spoiled last time, the speaker that I spoiled last time is the one, but I don't remember what her actual session is. So do you want to
You do the introduction, I'll talk about the session.
Okay. So Adelia Abor-Shade, who is Peaky Girl Travels the World, is a former teacher and now a person who helps Black women get their FU money together. Adelia did that in her own life. After a divorce, and kind of like a couple of retirement, and then going to work, and then retirement again. She now helps other Black women get themselves financially in a position to be able to be in control, in the driver's seat. Money it's a topic that can often be scary or intimidating, and Adelia is a teacher. She is a true teacher, and so she does a wonderful job of making things accessible and also giving you help to make progress. Okay, so Adelia Abor-Shade is the next speaker that we're announcing today.
Yes, and Adelia is going to be talking to us this year about how, after you move abroad, how you can make sure your money is making money, right? Using your money to make money, right? That doesn't mean you need to have $1 trillion to make money. It just means starting with what you have right now. How can you be a good steward of it, and how can you multiply it? That's what we're working on, right? Simple.
That's right. Money, your money making you money. I mean, what? What's better? What could be better?
Nothing. All right. Next up on our list is Miss Stephanie Perry. And you might have heard some things before. Somebody made a couple unauthorized announcements last week. But I'm here to tell you that Stephanie Perry is going to be talking to you at the summit about YouTube. I had to fight with Stephanie Perry about this. But we eventually ended up with, she's going to be talking to you about YouTube and how you can use YouTube to grow your business, right? A little bit about making money on YouTube, but making money on YouTube from YouTube, right? Google cutting a check is a long game. We're going to talk about Stephanie's going to talk about how to use YouTube in the short game, right? How to use YouTube to get money today, as opposed to how do you go viral? How do you make $1 trillion a month from YouTube? How do you become the next Mr. Beast? She's not going to tell you no Mr. Beast stuff. She's not going. We're not doing that.
You ain't got to worry.
No. But we're going to talk about how you can use YouTube as a tool in your business. So,
right. So yeah. a lot of this is going to help those of you who have chosen some of these things. The freelance writers, freelancers should be on YouTube. That's where you're going to get that's one of the main pathways you're going to get clients from. If you're doing some of the other things that we talked about, some of those very clients, the very buyers are going to come from YouTube. So yes, surprise, my session is on YouTube, using YouTube as your salesperson, right? So yes, YouTube can pay you once you're monetized on your channel. You may get YouTube ad revenue, but almost always the money you make from your business is going to far exceed the money you make through ad revenue. And so we're going to talk about using YouTube as a salesperson. So if you are interested in freelancing, if you're some of the certifications that Yvette will talk about, some of those roles are more, some of them you will want to be a contractor and not an employee, right? But how do you find the people? How do you get hired? Sonia, premium course sales. If that session interests you, my session should be the next one you make sure that you have on your calendar once we have a calendar, okay? Because this YouTube is where your buyers, your clients, your people are going to come from. Mm-hmm. It's no surprise that Rashida and I spend a lot of time on YouTube, because how would you know us if we didn't, right? How would you know ExodUS Summit? How would you know how to take a sabbatical? How would you know that you could move abroad? How would you know how delightful Mexico City is, or San Miguel de Allende, or all the other places that we love? How would you know about them if we didn't spend our time telling you on YouTube? So we're going to talk about YouTube as a sales team member in your business or thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Are we excited about that? So I know I may have said a couple of times that I was going to talk house sitting and work exchanges. So I'll do that in some way. It won't be a formal session in the summit, but you'll get something, okay? Because that's a piece of the puzzle too. It's a piece of the pie.
Yes.
We only have so many spots. Listen, the weekend's gonna go fast. We don't have time to be doing 5 sessions a piece. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cheat real quick. Okay. We only have so many sessions, but we love having speakers from our audience. And so if you are interested in speaking at the summit about a way that Black women can make money, recurring revenue, you can show them, and it's not they're gonna make money 5 years from now. It's not a pyramid scheme. Nope. It's not scammy. they're not making money 5 years from now, and it's not something that they can only do once. It's something they can repeat. We're sending out our call for speakers on Monday. So wait, don't hit the inbox before Monday. Y'all know how I feel when you don't listen. Y'all know how I feel when you don't listen. But on Monday, we're going to send out the details of our call for speakers. So if you want to speak at the summit, if you think you have a really great idea that can help Black women make money that you have not heard of yet, or haven't heard us talk about as far as the summit goes, be prepared on Monday. Write something up and send it to us. It doesn't need to be, don't send me nothing for 5 pages. Send us a paragraph, answer some questions. You'll see everything in the call to action, and we'll be very excited to review and find some speakers from our audience, because it's one of our favorite things to do. Because y'all don't be telling us what y'all doing. Y'all out here being great and doing stuff, and you don't tell us. So this is our chance to know what you are doing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we've announced maybe 1/3 or so of our sessions, maybe a little more than 1/3 of our sessions. Okay. So we have some more sessions happening. We'll have some more announcements. You know, it takes a while to get formalized things. You got to sign on the dotted line. So we'll have some more announcements, but
we have a keynote we haven't announced yet.
That's right.
Things
we have a panel or two we haven't announced yet. So yeah, we have some more things to announce before early bird ticket prices end, which is September 19th. We'll have some more things to announce, some more sessions.
Yes. All right. So I think we have wrapped up this announcement, which is much shorter time than we usually take to do things.
Yeah.
So we're going to sit here for a minute and razzle dazzle with each other. But if you have questions, drop them. If you have questions about the summit specifically, if you have questions about the summit, I can't help you with your love life. But if you have questions about the summit, drop them here and we'll talk about them.
Blacklist, what's happening?
Oh, no. Jay said I was going to blacklist people if they said it stuff early.
She really will. Rashida's memory is very strong.
But I can't remember what I ate yesterday, but I can remember that I asked you to do something and you ain't paid no attention to what I said. I'll remember that. Stephanie would be like, "Do you remember Adelia?" I'd be like, yes. And she left me to go on vacation for 3 weeks. So it's not hard to forget. Because where is she? Why is she in Europe? So I love y'all. Watch Octavia Rahim's replay right now. I see your question. We had her.
I got to go back and
watch in a row. Y'all better go watch our replay. We do love her. We love having her here.
We do, absolutely. We want to stick to money this year, right? We want all about the Benjamins. We want to make sure that y'all don't have a reason to be talking about, oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go. I couldn't leave. Swiping that out.
Yes. I was going to say something to you. What was it? We have our dates. The summit starts around 9:30 Eastern on Friday. It starts in the evening, I think around 7 Eastern time. I control the calendar and I'm saying I think, because baby, I don't know. That's the plan right now, around 7 Eastern time. Around 9:30 in the morning, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's going to start. And around 8 p.m. or 8:30 in the evening Eastern time, it's going to end. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 3 full days. If you have people who need to rely on you to live, find somebody else for them to rely on. That includes pets. You're not going to walk your dog. When Terry's up there teaching about how to make money from day trading, you don't be like, baby, just wait, just go pee on the balcony real quick, right? Like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So all the people who need you, have them need somebody else. Get your food plan. Listen, I don't know how y'all live when the summit is on, but how I live is I get up in the morning, I sit down on my desk, and I don't leave this apartment for 4 days. we don't leave our homes for 4 days during the summit because outside is not our business. What's going on at the computer is our business. So we have our food plan. Plants got to be watered. Everything got to get taken care of ahead of time because we are in serious business. You don't have to take it that seriously. You can come in and watch whatever sessions you want and skip whatever sessions you want. But every year, a couple women are like, I was not prepared for how much I wanted to see everything. So we're telling you in advance, if this is your first year, like Prophet Mother says, make it a retreat. Yeah. You got to go to a hotel, go to a hotel. If you got to send somebody else to a hotel, send them to a hotel. Oh, Gisette buys an outfit. I buy a yoga outfit and sit at home. It's an event for me. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. So when our speakers come to Exodus Summit, they come to teach you how to get started and how to make good progress. Mm-hmm. They come ready for business. And so you want to be able to be distraction free. Once we get our whole schedule up, you'll see a handful of sessions that you're more interested in than others. You decide how you're going to navigate that. There are women who come to every single session, and there are women who are like, I'm going to make sure I come to these live, and then I watch the others on the replay. Mm-hmm. If you buy the weekend pass to Exodus Summit, even though it's called the weekend pass, you get replays through October. So Exodus Summit is the 10th through the 13th. You get replays until the end of October, the 31st. So you have that amount of time. So you can figure out how you want to navigate this. If you get the all access pass, you have the replays through September of 2026. You have almost a full year of replays. Mm-hmm. So navigate that, but I would go ahead and just block all the time off on your calendar now. Whether you bought your ticket already, right, which a good portion of you have, whether you bought your ticket already, or you just know you're going to get a ticket, I would block my calendar off today. Okay. Mm-hmm. Number 1, October 10th in the evening on Eastern time, October 10th, all the way through the 13th, I would block all of that time off. And then the second thing I would do is I would make a reminder somewhere that September 19th is the last day for early bird pricing. Prices go up. Okay. So I would make sure that I know that. If I don't have my ticket yet, I make sure that I know that September 19th or before I need to get my ticket. Get your ticket at this price. This is your price. Thank you.
A couple things to know. Our system does not allow us to personalize things. So if you miss the price by a couple hours, the price is not the price because we're not changing the price for everybody, right? Like we can't change things for one person. Same way we can't extend the replay for one person. So it is September 5th. If you have the all access pass from last year, I'm pretty sure the replays expire September 30th. Mm-hmm. You have 25 days to watch all the replays that you've had 10 months to watch. More than 10, almost a full 11 months to watch already. You have less than a month to watch the rest of the replays. Don't show up in the inbox on October 1st, talking about what had happened. Mm-hmm. What? Right? This is your reminder to watch the 2024 replays now. If you paid for a year of replays, we cannot extend the date. Also, like for some of our stuff, there's like technicalities and we just can't extend it. Contracts, right? It can't be done.
But contracts are legally binding.
Apparently. So yeah, you may be like, I want to watch that session. And the person who spoke at that session might be like, well, that's nice, but no, right? And so we do everything we can to make sure you can get all the sessions up until a certain date, and that date is the date. It is September 30th for the 2024 sessions. It's going to be September 30th, 2026 for the 2025 sessions. Ain't no extending. Love y'all, mean it. All right. I saw a question about upgrading. The upgrade, you can, if you want to upgrade from all access to the bundle, which includes the accelerated bundle, which includes the membership, you can do that. I would say through the summit. I think after the summit, you may have to buy it directly on the membership website. That's my understanding of how things are going to go, but things change. But that's how I would plan for it right now. If you want to do the upgrade, you should do it before the summit happens. Is that right, Steph? Did you hear me?
You can upgrade after. It costs more. I missed some of that, but you can upgrade after the fact. But it's just going to cost you more.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying you could upgrade. It might make more sense just to upgrade to get the membership on the membership site.
Upgrading. Some of you may already. So
I can't tell whose internet is tripping. Is it mine or hers?
I missed a little.
All right, so internet issue somewhere in the universe. Okay, so Francis says she thinks it's Stephanie. So Stephanie's frozen. Go out and come back in, Stephanie, or something. Okay. So yes, if you're gonna upgrade, let's upgrade on the. You could upgrade for a discount right now. Every few weeks, the discount is less and less and less. So don't wait. Let me go through some of the questions that we have. Oh, Stephanie's coming. Here she come. Maybe. Yes, you need to take notes. A special notebook is a great idea. You need to take notes. It's going to be like, if you have the replays, you'll be able to watch it for at least 2.5 weeks. I'm not going to do math right here, but we'll call it 2.5 weeks to be able to watch it a little bit, right? 2 weeks. It's a weekend pass, but even if that's all you got, you have at least 2 weeks to watch it. If you have the all access pass, you'll have 11 months to watch it. But baby, if you don't watch it in that first month, the chance of you watching it before the very, very end is very low. So I need y'all to get on it when you get these replays and watch them and fill up that notebook and keep watching the sessions you like over and over again. Y'all need to be watching Octavia's session right now, because every time we get on here, y'all ask me, is she coming back? Watch her session. Y'all got the replays. So yeah, special notebook is a great idea. It's a good way to keep focused and get all your ideas in one place.
That's right.
Welcome back, Stephanie.
Oh, thank you. Listen, we're going to get it. Okay, I'm going to get this internet and this sound worked out.
Oh, you actually sound better. A little bit.
Do I?
Than before.
Okay, good.
A little bit better before, yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Constance booked a cruise and is turning it into a retreat. A visionary. An absolute visionary. I love it. Yes.
Treat it like it's going to change your life. Right? There are enough women in this community, there are enough women in this live chat right now who will say and do say that Exodus Summit changed their life. That you can just plan for it to change yours. Might as well just plan for it to also change your life. And that means you got to treat it like it's going to be impactful. So yeah, figure out what you need to do, even if it's just making sure you have some food on hand and, being in a comfortable chair, right? Or booking a cruise and being away from everybody. Whatever it is, make sure that you're planning for this to be an impactful thing, that you're planning to learn so much from the speakers that your life changes. Plan for that. Right? Please.
Yes. All right. What's on your mind, Stephanie?
I feel like we answered questions about the tickets and we dropped the link several times. So I think we've done a good job. What's on your mind?
I'm really excited. Like every year we're really excited about the speakers we're bringing you. But because the theme, if you're new here, the theme this year is more Move Abroad money, because in 2022, our theme was Move Abroad money. And y'all got out of there and y'all made money, right? People out here making significantly more on their job. People out here doing all the things and making all the money. Black women got paid that year, and we know it can happen again, right? we know it can happen again. And so that's why we're doing it again.
This is an important time for Black women to be talking money and to be working on more, word is not consistent, more to work on a pathway to money that you have some control over, right? This is a very important time for this summit. It's a very important time for this conversation. Very important time for these sessions and this lesson. So let's go ahead and do it.
Okay. Alibi has a great question. Hello, ladies. With the weekend past during the rewatch period, can you look at a session we missed? I'm going to give you a concrete answer and a vague answer at the same time. Hi, friends. Walk with me. The core summit sessions, which you're going to see on the calendar, those are the ones happening between 9:30 and 8:30 Eastern time. If you have either pass you'll be able to rewatch them during the rewatch period that's applicable to you. You'll be able to rewatch everything. You don't have to watch Stephanie live to watch Stephanie also on the replay. If you're like, I would rather go eat than watch Rashida, you can still catch me on the replay because I'm going to be saying some stuff you're going to want to hear. So you could do that, right? It's okay. You can skip anything and come back and watch it in the replay. If there are sessions that are only available to the all access pass, like we've done in the past, that was an if. Y'all heard the if? If there are sessions that are only applicable to the all access pass, the weekend pass people won't be able to watch them at any point. But those will not be happening during the core summit hours. Those will be happening probably later on. And usually the way those work, just to give you guys some more clarity, is we have a talk and we realize that everybody wants more information about the talk. And so we find a way to bring the speaker back and do more in-depth speaking. That's usually how that works. We don't know if it's going to happen this year. We will let you know when we know. But yes, anything you have access to watch during the summit, you'll have access to watch during your applicable replay period. Did I get that, Steph?
Yeah, absolutely. Nailed it. Marlania 1 says, this is my first summit. My question is the hours. Okay, so on October 10th, the calendar and schedule is still being firmed up, okay? But on October 10th, which is Friday, the kickoff session and keynote would probably start somewhere around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 or so Eastern time, okay? And then on the 11th, 12th, and 13th, which are Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're going to be in session from, you just said this, did you say 10? 9:30 a.m. Eastern time to the last session will end around 8:30-ish?
30, yes.
You said that Eastern time, okay. Right, so 9:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., except for Friday, which is going to just be the evening session. Okay, the website, ExodUSSummit.com, will have a calendar up. Okay, we're still in the very early bird phase. And so that's why you don't see those things in writing, but you'll see things on the website coming soon. Daily, probably over the next few days, you'll see some updates every day.
Yeah. Exodus Summit changed Mimi's life.
Yeah, like changed her life. Like she lives in what's that country, Minnie? That I always say I don't believe Belize. She's in Belize. She lives in Belize now. Right?
We're not making this up. We're not. We know it can change your life. We're excited for you. We want you to have the benefit that Black women are rarely afforded, which is to learn out loud, right? To try new things, to be adventurous, right? And to walk your own path. Those are not things that we're generally encouraged to do. And so we're going to do it in community. We're supporting each other, right? Doing this in community.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we love Exodus Summit season because we know what happens end of it, right? We know what happens once the speakers come in, once they teach their sessions, once you learn from them. We know what it looks like on the other side, right? It feels like we can predict the future, but really it's just because we're looking at the past. We're just looking at what already happened. It's a wonderful time. So if you're a Black woman and you and or you and your family want to do this thing, if you want to leave the country, whether it's for good or for a few months at a time or for somewhere in between, and you're like, I don't really know how it's going to be financially possible, please come to Exodus Summit. Our speakers come to answer that question for you, to help you get that question answered, right? You're going to have to work out your own plan, but they're going to give you strategy and steps. They're going to give you advice and tools. So please come to Exodus Summit. I know what it's like to be like, oh, this looks great and it looks so wonderful, but I don't think it's going to work for me. And I know what it's like to exclude yourself automatically. And we do that a lot. We count ourselves out. But somebody has done this thing with your or similar to your circumstances, right? Some similar circumstance, something that you think is the reason that, oh, I'm just going to keep watching because it's not going to work for me. Somebody has navigated that. So come to Exodus Summit, join us in community so that you can work on your progress.
Yes. I see a question from Plot Twisted. What's the difference between the All Weekend Pass and the All Access Pass? This year, what we've promised so far is the difference is the amount of time you can watch the replays, right? The Weekend Pass will have the replays until the end of October, and the All Access Pass will have the replays until the end of September 2026. So about almost 11 more months of replays, if that math is right. September, October. Yes, 10 more months of replays. Forgot to subtract that one. The difference is 10 more months to watch these videos over and over and over again right now. There may be more differences in the future, but our lawyer says that's all we can announce right now. Thank you very much.
That's right. All right. So announcements come via our community. We have a community, don't you? Okay. So announcements you can find. We give more new information inside of our community, exodussummit.com/community. We're migrating off of Facebook. We're almost all the way done with that. It will be in a few more days. We won't be approving any more posts on Facebook.
Yes.
Right. So exodussummit.com/community. You should be inside of our community if you want to make sure that you're getting updates from us and before you get your ticket. Or if you don't want to do that, you should be getting our email newsletter, exodussummit.com/newsletter. Those are ways that you can stay updated. And also, you should be subscribed to this YouTube channel, please. Thank you. Hit the button. Okay. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're not watching us on YouTube, do you mind coming over to YouTube? Hit the subscribe button. Those are 3 ways that you can stay posted. Those are 3 ways that you can know the new updates. When we have updates, when we share new speakers and new sessions, if we share any changes or like additions to the All Access Pass, we share any of those things. Those are 3 ways that you make sure that you don't miss out.
Yep. So like Stephanie said, as of Wednesday, we're no longer accepting posts in the Facebook group. It's going to be a little dormant. So if you're not in the new platform yet, which Francis, can you drop a link to the new platform? Por favor. If you're not in the new platform yet, you're gonna be looking at the same posts in the Facebook group that you saw for the last number of days. We've been trying to get y'all over here for, I think Wednesday might make our 4th week.
Yeah.
So we're on it. So yeah, we're on it. Karen says, what about the breakout rooms? That's a great question that we don't have an answer for today. And then Kim says, are there sponsorship opportunities? Kim, you can email us because we like money. Right? But let's talk a little more.
hello@exodussummit.com is our email address.
Yes. Sean Jones says, Exodus Summit gives me content I didn't even know I needed year after year. That's why we do it. Because sometimes you don't know what the possibilities are until you see someone talking about the possibilities. That's why we do it. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And thank you to all of you who who tell us what you need. One thing about having a community full of Black women is y'all let us know, okay, what you want. So we appreciate you telling us what you need so that we can make sure that every summit, year after year after year, serves you. Every summit, year after year after year, gives you amazing successes, results.
Mm-hmm.
And so thanks for that.
Yeah. We'll have more speakers to announce probably the same time next week. Probably.
Yeah.
And then, like Stephanie said, along the way, you'll keep seeing changes on the website as we're adding things. Our call for speakers is going to go out on Monday. So if you're on our email list, watch for that. If you're in the Facebook group, watch for that. If you are in the new community on Heartbeat, keep your eyes out. We'll give you directions exactly about how to pitch to us. Do not pitch to us before that comes out, please. It's going to go on the bottom of the list. It's not. You're not going to get priority for coming in early. It's going to get dinged a little bit. Because we need people who follow directions. We mean it. But we're excited. We're excited to work with you. Every year we love getting speakers from our audience. So yeah, let us know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Thank you kindly for coming, friends, and for asking your questions, for answering questions in the community. Thank you very much for that. We know it's Friday evening, so we hope you all have a wonderful Friday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Over the next couple of days on Rashida's channel and my channel individually, we're going to be talking about things. I don't know why I started that because I really don't remember.
I was like, what am I talking about, girl? Tell me. Tell me.
Rashida's guests are Marissa Price and Roshni Glamazzini. Oh no? Did you just go in? Oh, Roshni.
I said Marissa.
I apologize. Rashida's guest.
You were so close. You were so close.
Rashida's guest on Sunday is Glamazzini, Roshni. You know her. You love her. She's Rashida's guest. My guest is Brianna, who is just finishing a PhD program in Europe. We're going to talk about going to graduate school and beyond in Europe for less money. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about. And we'll see you all everywhere and until next time.
Yes, until next time.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.